Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Great GOTY Hunt for MinnMax. I'm Ben Hansen, screaming into a microphone, along with Jeff Marchiafava.
Hey!
The hunk in the basement.
Why'd you do me first?
Because you were giving me the big stink eye first. Okay, hold your horses there, Kyle.
I just want to get the gameplay.
This is Kyle Hill. You ready to go?
Hello.
We have Serial Vasquez over there. Every week with the Great GOTY Hunt, we put up a poll for people on Patreon to choose from. Patreon.com/MinnMax.
Two ends.
There we go.
Gosh.
Thank God. You guys
I thought there
are
was
on
more to
top
the
of it.
URL. I thought for some reason. I don't know,
It
what's
normally is.
.com, you mean?
So Patreon.com/MinnMax, two ends. If you're a $10 supporter, you get to vote on what we play every week. And this week it was a bunch of early access stuff, right? It was Hades was in there. GTFO came second closest, which is surprising. That game has a fan base, a little bit like Left 4 Dead, but I think that might be a bigger release this year once it gets out of early access. We had Pokemon Mystery Dungeon demo as a little oddball, which I thought the community was going to go for. But nay, they all go for Super Giants Hades, a roguelike which came out at first on the Epic Games Store, and now it's finally on Steam. It was like towards the end of December, I think. It actually popped up on Steam. But we're going to give it a whirl here. I've played like maybe an hour or so. You'll probably see in a little bit once you jump to it. You guys are all completely fresh to this, right?
Yes.
Correct.
That's so exciting.
It was also my first choice of those three, so I'm excited that it won.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I think you'll be in for a good haul. So, Kyle, you're at the sticks first here.
Okay.
So, let's go ahead and go to empty save slot. Now, you
Start
want
from
to
the
hold the
beginning?
controller with two hands.
Oh, are you sure? Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence.
Planning to play this right after
reminding us
party.
of the inevitable fate
Oh, yeah.
which we all share.
Yeah, hell's big this year.
I,
Our
however,
lives.
Hell's so hot right
need
now.
to tell you such a tale.
Wait a minute.
Listen carefully.
That Zoolander quote finally came in handy.
Goodbye, Father.
That's you, Kyle.
Oh.
So, one of the things that I love about this game,
Drifter Dash.
the controls feel so good, by the way. It's early access right now. Go ahead and buy it if you're interested in this thing, because I think if I
doesn't
did not
feel
know,
early access.
yeah, if I didn't know it was early access, I'd have no idea. You can still get out of hell, which is the overall objective. One of the things I love is, for such a narratively strong studio like Supergiant, how subtle the narrative is. Like, all the dialogue pieces, it'll be like maybe 2 blocks and then moving on. It just throws you right into the action here, but like that's their forte, and they're so subtle with it in this game. I love it.
Stop me.
Also, the first thing that he said was to hell with this place, so he's not that much better than we are.
That is true. It's true. By that, you mean Greg Kasavin from Supergiant
Yes.
Games?
I love. It's such a simple, not a simple, but like a common action refrain of just like the dash to get out of danger. Like,
Yeah.
That's why like Hyperlight Drifter is like among my favorites to do that, and this already feels really good in that regard. So
For sure. And you'll see that you'll get a lot more opportunities to enhance your dash, and there's some cool stuff you can do with it.
Oh really?
Even something
yeah.
as small as like when you're attacking, you can kind of slide around a little bit, so you're not kind of like, it's not like a Devil May Cry where as you're attacking you have like a set distance and can't move between attacks. I like that you're kind of basically moving around as you're attacking.
Yeah. Of course, let us know how the audio is. You may have noticed, if you're a big MinnMax fan, that I was able to start the stream without running over to the table this time.
Hey,
right.
Because I realized I
Appreciate
have a
that.
wireless mouse.
That's all that was stopping you before?
I accept this
My brain,
message.
yeah.
So the game is effectively complete, right? Like you can finish the game.
You can, yes, as far as I know. I have not done it.
Let's
But
get you from that
Hey, this is some good
place.
art,
But they're
you guys.
adding
See
more
that all of us
stuff
upon
Yeah.
the
every
last
week.
do our part, beginning here with me.
And they're doing
they-
such a good job of communicating too, like on the title screen. It said like next update coming in 8 days. Like having that update timer is so clear for the community. They're just
Oh.
nailing it.
My dash deals damage? Yeah, please.
Of course, there's no doubt about it.
Thank you, Goddess. Your power fused
I got
with
some
mine.
shields now. Wait a second. Hold
think
on.
that's the
guys. I really
damage.
like this game already. I'm embarrassed that I hadn't played it up until this point.
Edgar Vasquez apparently bought this game yesterday. Did you approve that, Serial?
Yeah, did you say that was okay?
Yeah, I'm definitely his keeper. This feels like the first time they've kind of returned to an action-based game since Bastion. This feels like Bastion 2 in a way that, neither Transistor nor Pyre were.
Yeah, I mean, perspective-wise, they're also similar in a weird way, but I totally hear you. It's playing it, I was like, oh, that's right. These games are very fun when they're making action RPGs with like different weapons, a lot like Bastion, which you'll see in a bit here. If
You see
Kyle
that?
has a good run.
I can bounce the attacks back. Love that. Good music.
Yeah, of course, the music.
Good.
I got 10.
Is still Lonan Cunningham doing the narration?
Yeah.
That's cool.
from Bastion.
Yeah.
He actually,
Exit is
yeah, he
its own
narrates a
reward.
lot of the developers' lives at Supergiant at this
Oh.
point.
So I mean,
these-
he's got to do something in the off season, right? After he's
That's
done
right.
recording.
So can I see what these are, or am I just gonna have to guess? Or when I hit RB,
I
it'll
think once
tell
you
me?
recognize what those symbols mean, that'll show you what's in the next room, I believe is the way that works.
So just proceed.
But I could not tell you what either of those symbols mean.
Gotcha.
right now.
But at some point you'll recognize it.
yeah, for sure. Obviously procedural, so all these rooms are remakes every single run you take here, every breath you make.
Yeah, what do you think of that, Kyle?
Don't like it.
And yet this is now your favorite game.
This is my favorite game of 2020
Wow.
compared to what we played last week. That's not a high bar.
Bold prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't love procedurally generated levels. I keep like looking for a game that will sort of get me on board with it, so to speak. Like I thought it might have been, gosh, what was the platformer that was kind of Castlevania inspired?
Dead
Dead
Cells.
Cells.
Dead Cells. Even that didn't do it for me, even though like I love the platforming and the combat and
Yeah.
that.
This game reminds me a lot of Dead Cells, brother. I could see it being
Okay.
like 2020's Dead Cells.
I mean, this same sort of early thing where it's like, oh, I really like the combat right out of the gate.
Yeah.
But I don't know how charmed I'll be by the having to, lose everything and go back through levels that essentially feel the same, even though they are different.
I don't know. To me, like the most cynical version, like is that this is procedural generation, sort of like the indie version of making everything an open world, where it's like let's maximize the amount of content we get out of like our central mechanic or whatever our loop is. Right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And one thing that is kind of attracting me to Hades more than other roguelikes is that the story is designed around the repeatable nature of it.
Yeah.
Where it's not
For
just
sure.
like if you beat the game on your first try, you're basically done with it, and you can try and go back and get higher scores. But I like that this is like no, you're kind of meant to go back to this over and over again, and the characters are aware of the fact that he is dying and coming back.
Right, and they're almost like teasing and taunting him, and
Yeah.
so just you'll understand more after Kyle dies, but he might not die here, so it's probably
Maybe I'll
explains.
beat it this
Yeah.
time, right?
But you're in hell. Your father's Hades. It's all Greek
Can't heal
mythology.
myself.
Roman
I can
mythology?
fight.
Greek. Hades.
I think it's Greek, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, one's a knockoff of the
Roman.
other. It's-
That's right. Roman mythology.
Wretches.
But the idea is,
Wretched.
yes, he's desperate to get out of hell and to get back to the regular world. And so all of his relatives, who are the other Greek gods, are trying to support him. And that's like when you're choosing your different skills, that's what that is.
Okay, cool. God, I love their art style.
Isn't it great? Yeah, I was just watching NoClip, friend of the Patreon, their documentary series. They've been doing a bunch of the development of this game, which have been fascinating. But then they just released one on Transistor yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And they had one on
Okay.
Bastion a while ago, which is also very good. But their one on Transistor was awesome. We're just seeing like the early alternate artwork. Like originally that game starred like a male boxer. But just seeing like how strong that art is so early on, I mean, that the art team is just absurd. People are happy that you're feeling better, Surreal.
Oh, thank you. It's nice to feel good.
Does that make you feel bad that you were faking it though?
Yeah. I said I called you guys specifically and said I can't come in today.
People having a good time?
Isn't that nice?
Sure then.
I was thinking about that today with like Kyle, because
Accept this
like your
message.
daughter's sick,
Yeah.
Surreal. Pretty suspicious if you ask me. But anyways, your daughter's sick, and it was like, I love having that feeling of like, you can come if you want. Like, this ain't a job.
Yeah,
This is all optional.
This ain't a job, baby. All right, what do we got here? Gain heart when you pick up that blast damage. Your
so
special inflicts. I haven't even been using specials or anything.
I think your cast lobs a
Someone
projectile.
knocking?
Seems that way.
is that. I don't know. We could check. Sorry, you
Come
want to check?
in.
That's a knock.
I can go check.
Hi,
Uh-oh.
you found your way downstairs.
Hey, kiddo. My sick kid's hanging out upstairs. You just saying hi?
Hi.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. Go have fun upstairs.
Hopefully she finds her way
Mystery
back.
solved.
How did she find her way down here? It's a labyrinth.
We locked her up there.
Okay, go for the tipsy shot.
Okay, tipsy shot.
She beat our roguelike in one try.
To lighten things up around here.
So what is that?
So
that I got?
B, if you hit B.
Oh,
There we go.
I haven't even used any of these.
So
attacks.
that's an interesting thing where that's like, so you see, you got 0 out of 1.
Oh yeah.
That's sort of like
Ammo?
Like, if you use it, then it gets attached to the enemy, as far as I understand it at this point, and then if you attack them, you have to kill them before you get it back.
Okay.
There we go. You left the room, so you got it back. So it's kind of like
Skulls.
you don't want to leave that behind, so you have extra incentive. As far as I understand it, if you understand it better in the chat, let us know. Dr. Mono, hello. Det, Nathaniel Imran. I'm sorry,
geez.
Inman. Hello. Thank you so much, everybody. Kelsey Spalding says, not my type of game, but it's fun to watch. Oh, good. Thank you,
Guys,
Kelsey.
We might be losing it here.
One thing that I think I really appreciate is the way that they use 3D models with like 2D backgrounds, but it doesn't look out of place, which I think is hard to do a lot of the
Yeah.
time.
Oh, no!
Yeah, you're right. That is subtle. Unlike there, you kind of get to see like, oh, these are like full 3D models. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it a little more with your character than the other ones, but it still looks good.
Supergiant makes the prettiest games, says Twitch. Correctamundo.
Twitch is is in our chat.
I'm home.
Twitch is on the YouTube chat.
Wow.
Yeah.
That seems like a breach of contract or
Yes,
something.
carry on, everyone. Don't mind me.
Okay, here we go. Some more story stuff. In a very subtle way.
How do I talk to you?
Arby.
Oh, Arby.
Back already.
Arby's.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Oh, he's like a sleepy dude? Is that why he's
Indeed.
talking
Yeah.
like that?
So there's Big Daddy.
BD.
Arby to talk to him.
Have you no better way to pass the time?
I thought I'd pressed... there we
Stupid
go.
boy.
Oh.
I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Good.
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface.
Oh.
Go. See for yourself.
I love just
Have some
the
faith,
art. Like,
Father.
look at like the rays of light coming off his head. Well, you can't see it anymore. But it's
Sorry.
like this very subtle thing. I love the design of Cerberus, basically Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
That's funny.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Zagreus is almost a little too cool. Too cool for my school. Go up.
Wait,
Oh,
hold
pet
on.
him.
But I gotta pet him, though. There we
There's
go.
a good boy.
They've been on the internet in 2019.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's just exclusively so they can get on that Twitter account, right?
Yeah. How many developers do you think had to have at least one meeting? Look, you have to put a pet in this game.
Gotta be able to pet that
We're
dog.
gonna get roiled. We'll lose 4
House
sales.
of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed layer. of
Apparently
the
that account
underworld's
gets
king
codes just to
is
check.
home
Oh,
to
really?
him
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
or to his willful progeny.
I look forward to their Patreon. Their Patreon.
You know
What would,
you, old man.
Their Patreon.
What if, well, I mean, if they get a code, like, they basically are guaranteed to be able to pet the dog,
Good to see
right?
you, lad,
Look at
despite the circumstances.
Have fun.
Remember
Achilles
your
is just
training
stuck down in
out
Hades.
Oh!
The pain of
Aw.
death
Poor Achilles.
is but another
I
obstacle.
hope he gives you the heal ability.
Come on.
And fear is for the weak.
Cereal.
Care, Achilles.
Thank you.
That's
Okay,
good.
all right. Don't hurt your hands.
That is good. Too good. Get out!
Go join the daughter.
Is that okay? Locked.
my joke was good.
You have come home. Do not despair.
It's
And
Nyx.
hold to your resolve, child. Tell me something. Has the goddess
That's Dota
Athena
game.
thus been true to her word and her willingness to lend you her support?
Yeah, she gave me some dashing.
She has, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact and explained to her the situation.
Good networker, yeah.
It gladdens me to hear it.
Please connect with
Seldom
this
do
other
beings
god.
consort with those born of the underworld.
Sidewinder
It
wants us.
CC me.
Sidewinder wants us to talk about how good the music is in all the Super
She shall
Giants
make a
games. It's
powerful
Darren
ally.
Korb. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I don't know how we could have possibly not noticed considering all the talking we've been doing over.
Yeah, it's amazing. Still, I don't know if it's an algorithm thing, but when I type video game music into
Room,
YouTube, always
I'm
the first thing that pops up is the full soundtrack to Bastion.
Yeah.
And like, I still will listen to that every once in a while.
Darren
It's just
Korb.
unbelievable.
I've listened to that more than I've played the game.
But you have played Bastion, right?
Yeah, I've never
Yeah.
beaten it, but I've played
Oh
it.
wow, that's not that long.
Bastion's good.
Why weren't you reflecting over there,
The
Kyle?
bedchambers
I'm
of
a
Prince
Dracula.
Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray.
Edgar Vasquez
despite
says
his
Nyx is a
lord and
bug. What
master
is
of the
this?
house
Is that some Dota
repeatedly
stuff?
insisting
Yeah.
that he pick everything up.
Well, technically he's the Nyx assassin.
Okay.
Come on,
So
it's
he
not that bad.
he
is it?
kills Nyx, maybe? I don't know.
You had the option to upgrade by the mirror.
Oh, I did?
But
Okay.
Use key to unlock
I
weapon.
didn't see an RB
I said
prompt.
reflect.
Oh, there we go.
Night and darkness
So these are
guide
permanent?
me.
I believe so.
So it's more of a roguelite.
Okay, that's good.
Honestly, if you put a gun to my head, I couldn't tell you the difference.
I think roguelite has some form of progressions, whereas an actual roguelike would have no like.
Is that right?
Very little would transfer between runs.
So I like boosting that dash. That's my jam. I don't know if you guys have a preference.
Oh, I like boosting the dash.
Boost in the dash.
Well, you don't have 50.
Oh, no.
Can you boost your math abilities?
10% damage when you strike foes from behind. Each rank restores a heart when you enter each chamber. I like getting hearts back. That's good.
Wait, how do you get ranks?
I don't know.
Fighting.
By fighting and moving up, you get health back.
By
right?
doing stuff. Go do stuff.
How do I?
So
Use
weapons are
the
over
key
there.
to unlock a weapon. Ooh.
So you can take the bow.
But I can't take these. I need more keys.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha.
I got that lance last night, by the way, and it is very sweet.
Koronach, the Heart Seeker.
We should try the bow, but bow over the sword.
Yeah.
In these types of games, not so much, right?
I think you'd have to spec for the bow. You'd have to kind of build around it more than. I don't think you can just go in and just expect it to be better than the sword.
Press the other buttons, Kai.
Oh, I like that it has that that little sweet spot where if you do it at the right time, it'll deal more damage.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
I think it's basically like the bow and bastion, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Was that the the shotgun is the one with that weird like slowly
No,
closing in?
I think that might be the.
Is that the bow?
Or there might have been a gun, but I know this shotgun is just like if you hit people up close.
Okay. You got to try the bow, right?
I just did.
I know, but like take it out in the field.
I guess.
Someone says that they need a gun to my head shirt, but with two ends. No, you really want to wear that.
Tin gun to my head.
New merch is coming. Look at that.
That's
Isn't
cool.
that
I
cool?
can do this.
I want to go there.
Because we hit our goal on Patreon, yeah, we're
Tartarus.
getting new merch soon and a new logo and everything.
Easier said than done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg.
From Hercules, the movie?
Not to be just beyond.
The very same.
Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that. All right. Let's give it another shot.
I like monologuing and jogging in place, like he's doing Ring Fit Adventure down there.
Gosh, once I was playing Fallen Order recently, and like Sears is talking to me, and I'm just like running circles around her.
Video game things.
Yeah, I was thinking about.
Hey, it's Skelly.
Name's Skelly. How's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
Okay.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
All right.
Does he have a coin in his mouth?
You are only at 1/3 health.
Hey, you're actually gonna beat it out of him.
Weak.
Did I get it? Where'd he go? Well, I did it, you guys.
Isometric cameras, y'all.
All right, I'm back.
Did I figure it out?
Torture doesn't work, man.
What if I beg for mercy, huh?
I don't think he's gonna tell you.
Again.
Oh, so this is me going.
This is you going on the run again. Yep.
Okay. I thought the door would be flashing.
Yeah, it is a weird location for it, isn't it?
Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he is not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
So is that the goal? Is Olympus?
I think it's just to get to the overworld. I guess to go to Olympus too. I don't know.
So we did the dash stuff last time. So let's do that. Some
Lord
lightning
Uncle
damage
Zeus lending his support.
So there's lightning
Never
damage on
fancy
the
the
basic
day.
attack?
Yeah,
okay.
which I can chain, I guess.
Chains of Olympus?
Chains of Olympus.
Somebody's asking if it's coming to consoles. I just looked it up. Apparently Supergiant said that it might be coming to PS4 in the back half of 2020.
Okay. No Switch though, huh? I don't know if it would go on. A lot of detail here.
Seems like it'd be a great Switch game,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
that's where I'd want to play it.
Is Bastion on Switch?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they've made a game for Switch.
Transistor might even be on Switch. I could be wrong about that.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, Bastion on Switch is one of those games that, like, every time it goes on sale, I'm like, I should probably grab this on Switch, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, God, I haven't played that since it originally came out. Mr. Showtime joins us on Twitch. Hello, thank you for checking us out.
Are you liking the bow, Kyle?
I don't.
You don't?
Actively
Why'd you
dislike
choose it, Kyle?
Because Hanson said I had to.
No. Hanson said go with what feels right to you.
Well,
And
I guess it does.
And then you said, okay, I'm going to do the bow then.
It doesn't work with the
guy.
fact that you're so invested in the dash at this point.
Well, not on this run though.
You don't reset that, or that stuff does reset then?
I mean, I had the option to upgrade the dash, but I didn't choose it.
Okay.
This one was bound to show up, I
But you
guess.
like dashing, and this
In the
doesn't.
name of Hades.
Like
Yeah.
you're kind of defensively dashing when you're using the bow.
Yeah, I want to get in people's faces. What's Zeus gonna look, or Hades gonna look like?
Isn't that art for
that's
Ares awesome?
That's cool.
Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it.
Come on out of there.
I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
How's that right?
I hope I never have to be an actor in a Supergiant game. Seems embarrassing.
You're just gonna wake up one day, it's gonna be on your calendar. Be an actor in a Supergiant game. Oh.
You could have been Skelly. That would have been a.
I could have pulled off Skelly.
Hey there! Hit me again! Whoa! Big sword you got, boy!
With your power, Lord
Greg Saud,
Ares,
if you're
maybe I'll
out
get
there,
of here yet.
this is his audition.
That's right. Also, Greg Kassaman, I'm sorry for sending you that email based on your review for Final Fantasy 12 on GameSpot where I called you a hack.
Something he very keenly remembers.
Yeah.
Is that that's not a real thing, is it?
I didn't call him a hack, but I complained. I
you
sent him a
sent him an
crappy email, yeah.
Well,
I got to apologize to him
Oh,
when
no.
he was on the Game Informer show, which was nice.
Did you remember it?
Not that one specifically. He's like, oh yeah, I got so much hate for it, that's fine. Because he gave Final Fantasy 12 a 9.0, and I hadn't played it yet, but I'm like, that's way too low. You suck.
You hadn't even played it yet.
You were that guy.
I was
that guy.
100% that guy.
Did you send me a bunch of emails about
Skyrim VR?
Skyrim VR many years later.
My favorite game? I love, that's the one I was talking about actually. I love having a dash and then leaving that little wormhole behind. Isn't that a cool idea?
The underworld's power.
I'm starting to get the hang of the bow a little bit. That looks like some fruit. That looks like, let's go see Jason Momoa.
Poseidon?
Yeah.
Come on. Manic says, did you get the new TV images from patrons yet? Yeah, actually I did. Did you help recruit that? But yeah, so we have the Wall of Heroes. So on the MinnMax Show podcast, we rotate through $100 supporters on Patreon, whatever picture they want to put up, something funny, something silly, their pets, their wives, their faces, whatever. And
Fake
so yeah,
box
we got a
quotes.
couple more. What's that?
With fake box quotes.
Fake box quotes, yeah.
Which I love.
absolutely.
That cracked me up.
Ben, what did you think of the results of beating down Brian's poll for Pop-Tarts versus Toaster Strudels? I did not see that, but I'm scared to look at it. And he has such a strong Easy Allies connection, I don't trust it. It is an impartial poll.
Well, I don't know. I was listening to the episode recently, and
Did you listen?
Ben Hansen wrote in a game.
I did.
So maybe you are skewing this. I don't even know how that works. I just wanted to call you out for being
I'm
on
glad
there.
you caught that. It was
Yeah.
so fast, and I'm like, I don't want to plug MinnMax during this, and I'm glad that they just kind of like snickered a little bit. They kept
Yeah.
on moving. Also, Kyle Boston completely misconstrued the game. Like the panel understood it, which was how many years between those
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, I
But
got
Kyle's
it.
like, no, it's how many years from now.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's not the point of the game, man.
Recognize your uncle, do you not?
Also, he
Write in another email.
Catching up
yeah,
to you.
correction. You effed me, Bosman. My game was ruined. And you said I like Pop-Tarts. That's not what I wrote at all.
All right, what do we got here? Alright. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff.
So then are the doors based on what kind of upgrade you want?
I think it's the upgrade that's going to be in that room.
Right. So it's like if you, when you're choosing between two doors, you can say, like, assuming the upgrades are themed.
Yeah.
Right. You can say
okay.
like, oh, I want like
the
a dash.
Poseidon
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want some more keys, maybe. Give me them keys, because those are like permanent upgrades, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's how you get more weapons. Yeah. Somebody mentioned how good no-clip stuff has been about Supergiant. Yeah, it's fun to see. That studio's so open, and it's like, what a feel-good studio, Supergiant. Like, can you think of another
interesting
indie studio
story, too,
that's
yeah.
just like that strong and that consistent? It's wild. Oh,
Any of you guys played Pyre?
No,
started it.
It's great. I love that
Do
game.
you?
Yeah, everyone just... Yeah, I've never heard anyone say anything negative about that game. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Well, isn't that the crazy thing about Supergiant's games? Is it seems like you totally understand if anyone's championing one of them is like, no, this is the best by a mile. Like they're all so strong. It's like, oh, they'll
Yeah.
find their audiences.
oh, I want that. What's that?
I even like. Some people didn't like Transistor as much as their other games. I really like Transistor.
Yeah. I like the combat.
I think that game had like the most, like it was the least twitchy of their games in terms of combat.
That guy had much more range than I thought he would.
I like what a big deal health is, at least out of the gate. Like,
oh boy,
healing is very difficult.
I thought I could just kind of stay.
You don't have a lot of healing potions to burn through, so you're always thinking about your health. You know?
Right, and one of the upgrades you can get in your bedroom then is like come back to life if you die the first time with 50% health and stuff.
Oh, okay. So do I have potions that I can elect to use, or
no?
Oh.
C-Note says, can't wait for the deepest dive. I want to finish Chrono Trigger before then, but I'm not going to cheat. LOL. Thank you. Yeah, we're doing a deepest dive on Chrono Trigger, where we, along with the community, we're breaking the classic game Chrono Trigger up into 3 different chunks. So the first one is going to be covering everything up until the first time you get to the end of time. And then we're going to be prompting people to write in with their very, very, very specific thoughts on that first chunk, and we'll talk all about it on this YouTube channel coming up in the future.
Quit showing off your dash, Kyle.
I like it.
It is so cool.
Oh, you sneaky Pokemon. I'm gonna give you some of that. A little bit of this.
Edgar Vasquez wants a max spoilers for the Witcher series. Have you finished it, Suriel?
The Netflix one? Yeah.
Are you,
I liked it.
You into it? Do you think it's
Well,
worthy
talk
of
to your
having a
brother about it
discussion?
for crying out loud.
I think so.
wants
Be
someone to
interested
talk
to see what
about
you guys think of it. I'm guessing none of you have read the Witcher books.
I haven't. I've listened to a portion of the books, and I've played like the first 5 hours of Witcher 3. But I did watch the full Netflix show.
It'd be interesting to see what, like,
Yeah.
I think one of my sticking points with it is like the way the timelines work, but I don't know if, like, as someone who hasn't read the books, if you'd be more or less confused by how the game approaches time and like when certain stories take place.
Yeah, knowing that that's how the show worked helped me, and then my wife has read a bunch of the books, so to be able to just be like, okay, this is happening now. She's like, yes, this is like that was helpful. Yeah, you know. But I think knowing that it's 3 timelines going simultaneously and not simultaneously before you start watching the show is helpful. Okay.
Is it good?
I enjoyed it. Yeah. It's not like a favorite or anything.
You heard that, Jeff.
I mean, I'm not. I like it, but I'm not. I have issues with it, but like overall, I'm like excited for the next season. I'm not like over the moon over it, but
the shield of light.
Somebody wants us to do a max spoilers for Uncut Gems. I haven't seen it yet, but that would be fun. That'd be interesting. That's the weird thing is, like, we talk about like, oh, it'd be fun to have a movie podcast on MinnMax and stuff, but then it's like, well, max spoilers just kind of, if we can talk about any movie in that, how much do we need a standalone movie podcast?
Yeah, I mean, there's no movie that you would be talking about without
spoiling it,
without finishing it and talking about everything about it. So,
maybe The Irishman, with those lazy folks out there that can't watch that film.
Here's another one, a potential one, which is kind of a little old now at this point, but I think interesting because it's of all the teases is the Court of Owls storyline in Batman.
I would love to do that.
I'm reading it right now.
Oh, can I read that as well when you're done?
I'll bring it to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Physical copy?
It's like 2 volumes basically, and I'm halfway through the second volume. I'll definitely finish it tonight. It doesn't take that long, but I think that would be fun to have, even if you're excited for the game, but don't really want to read the comic.
We don't know for sure.
Sorry. We don't know anything.
Will you stop spilling your tea all over the place?
I'm having a day, all right?
Like, one of the reasons I was so eager to read is because, like, I was kind of looking for that content where I was like, is there someone who just sort of, like, encapsulates why it's good and, like, what it's about, and, like, I don't mind spoilers, but it's like, I'll read it.
And now
it's been a
you'll
while
be
since,
that person.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten really into a Batman comic, so it was kind of fun.
Oh, hang on a second. Manic on Twitch says, Kyle, do you know that you're not supposed to get hit by the baddies?
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Darkness.
If I had a sword, this would be a lot easier.
That is true. All right, so
we got perps, we got purple, we got a bag.
Let's figure out what that bag is. Is that just gold? No. Maybe it's just a big bag of gold?
Big bag of gold.
Sure.
BBOG.
I hear the river.
A store.
Oh, shop.
Wait.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman carry.
And we should probably get the little teardrops, right?
I mean, that's all I can get.
You think the name Charon evolved into the name Karen?
Come on. Yeah, I think so.
That would be me.
So that's the exit. Okay. I mean, I guess oh, hello.
Oh, God in heaven.
Hey.
All right there, boatman?
Why, good to see you, Carol, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that? You got some sort of wares for sale? Then I'll just have a look around.
Oh, none of these things are for sale, actually. These are all mine. I don't know why you misconstrued that.
Oh, he wishes he could talk.
There's no reason to not just buy that,
No,
right?
absolutely do it.
Because
Absolutely
you
do it.
lose all your money at the end of a run?
I
or-
believe
Probably.
so.
I mean, this is your most important run, though. Like, what if you want to save up for the blue heart thing?
I see. The next store, if there's
Yeah.
something big, and that's the...
Tyler Golden says, does Hades have a console release date? Yeah, we talked about it earlier. Apparently Supergiant said back half of 2020 for PS4.
No Switch, though, which is just a
See if
personally
they've
offensive
said
to me.
anything about it. There's no way, especially with those other games being on Switch
I'm
now.
sure they will eventually.
Just
It's
priority.
probably just.
I mean, I don't know. If I were a developer like these guys, I feel like I would prioritize Switch over PlayStation 4. But maybe that's
Really?
just because I like the Switch so much. But like,
Yeah,
I think you do. You look at that
You're
install
biased.
base,
I
it's
don't
still
know.
insane.
But I think, I don't know. Like, I don't have. I always ask developers. Not that I have the opportunity to do it much anymore, but like on the occasions where we could ask which versions of this game are doing the best, the answer was usually Switch. And granted, it was a new console at the time, but even like talking to the guys behind Darksiders Genesis, why can't I remember their name?
Airship
Airship Syndicate. They're the RPG that they released. I asked them, it's like, where has it performed the best? And they're like, oh, the Switch.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know.
I'm sure that's true for a lot of indies. I wonder when you're the size of Supergiant, if that remains true, or
I
if
don't
they
know.
have enough kind of
Yeah, that's
recognition behind their name
I
that
also wonder if whatever engine or they're using is more optimized for PS4 at this point.
Yeah,
So it's-
like maybe it's an easier port just in general.
Yeah.
Right. So it's easier to sort of get that out of the way first.
Apparently in the Shaq News interview, Greg Burke asked Kasavin if Hades will ever come to Nintendo Switch, and he said, hopefully Hades will be on a variety of platforms once we finish our early access period in 2020. So
Which is weird because then he said, so no, Kyle.
leave me alone,
Just
son.
put everything on the Switch, you guys. Come on.
You know what we like.
There we go.
I'll take that.
Has your opinion of the bow changed?
I still prefer the sword, but I'm getting the hang of the bow. I just don't want
another
to stay
shot.
back. I just like, in general, the way I like to play action games like this is I don't want to stay back. I want to get in enemies' faces, you know? I want to be directly engaged. There's another store here. Is that a burger and fries? Or
I think it's
Euro?
Can you talk to that guy again?
What you got from a chair on?
No.
No? Okay.
My burger.
Took care of those for you, mate.
A little cheeky guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a little too cheeky, maybe.
Really?
All right, let's see. Should we get out of here? There's only the one exit, right?
Oh,
he
good.
said the thing popped up when you hit him, like a little dialogue bubble.
Oh, it did? Oh. Just,
I don't know if that means anything.
That just means he's the one
he's talking.
making noise, I
He's
guess.
screaming.
Why are you... Okay, there
Can
we
you
go.
go out
Beyond the present
the top there?
chamber lies the
Yeah.
outermost perimeter of
There we go. Here's a
Tartarus.
helpful tip. Hugo
Causing
says that Transistor is apparently on
dangers
sale right now in the
beyond
eShop for
underworld
$4.
prince's
Oh, sweet.
reckoning.
Kidding me?
And I can
What are we
No,
doing
I'm
down
not.
here?
I'm serious.
I'm boycotting them until this game comes
Well,
to Switch.
this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Why?
I like your other version better.
Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
So am I fighting her?
Oh, yeah.
Your father sent me.
First of the
I'd rather be on your
furries?
bad side
That's
than
right.
his. Now you can turn
Wow.
back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way.
I like that voice acting.
Painful.
Very breathy.
We're going with painful.
Are you
Have
also
to
in
go with the
Spirited
painful
Away?
A man after
I like
my
when
own heart.
old names like Megaria, or like even in Hercules, where it's like, oh, it's just Meg.
Yeah.
Like, let's just shorten it to a common name now.
Yeah, somebody can put on the toy box, you know?
Like when they kept calling him Herc.
I don't think I like that so much, but I understand your point.
So do they have set boss fights like this, Hanson?
I've only encountered Meg before, so I don't know if it's always going to be her and then it's going to ratchet up her difficulty, but I did not defeat her.
Back!
Ooh. She's running right into those pits.
I don't know. I feel like the bow
Here,
is
Mac.
doing pretty good work against her. Like I think the bow is like the best way, just because she has like that AOE attack that attacks close.
Oh, does that?
I don't know. I feel like
Oh yeah.
you're doing better than you would be with the sword, but maybe
Maybe you just have no faith in me.
I like all the orcs must die spike pits in every single area.
Oh. Down those Venn diagrams of death.
This reminds me of your ex, Jeffem.
I'm gonna workshop that one a little bit.
Yeah.
talk about fury.
This reminds me of your ex, Jeffem.
Oh, no.
Okay.
You workshop it as in yell it louder. Here's my notes. You should have said that joke louder.
They'll hear me back at the workshop when I'm done with this joke.
The problem with this joke is not enough people heard it.
Oh, Meg, get out of my... I don't want to be near you, Meg. All right. Is there any advantage to... I mean, obviously they will stop attacking me if I kill them, but will they drop, like, hearts or anything? Or?
No.
Okay. It's not like I'm collecting experience, because it's all, like, item-based. It's all things I pick up. Right. Oh, get out of bed.
You still have the, You haven't been using that lob thing. Why don't you lob that thing at Meg, right?
Yeah, I did once.
Oh, did you?
She seemed to like it fine.
Oh, she did?
I'm okay with this, she said.
This isn't bad.
You're about halfway,
Oh my god.
Get out of bed.
and your health is about halfway too.
Just trying to keep it
It's gonna be
interesting.
close.
Oh, that was... I shouldn't have
It's
used
getting
it.
less
Jesus.
close.
But
Come on,
But he's
Kyle.
becoming an expert at this point.
Yeah.
By the sword. We'd beaten it already. Eat! Is that hell?
No, that was your item that you lobbed at her.
Oh.
That was your B.
Oh. All right, let's see.
Oh, someone's asking if we're gonna have a reaction for the Smash reveal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when is that?
It's Friday.
Oh, is that right? I'll probably make a little bonus
Thursday,
thing.
sorry. It's on the
Oh, okay.
16th.
Yeah, new
16th
character.
at like 10 a.m.
Definitely a new character, right? They've said that.
Yeah. And they had that photo of Sakurai
Throwing thing
almost
at her.
stabbing, which I don't know what that means for the game.
Almost stabbing.
He was like doing this.
Any guesses? This is part of the original group of
5.
Is this the final batch?
This is 5. This is 5.
So this is I've already paid for this guy, right?
Yes.
Whoever it is.
Well, there are all those rumors about Doom Guy, right?
Yeah, I think there was Matt Walker, one of the producers, I think, over at Capcom, was talking about like, hey, for Devil May Cry News, wait on these dates, and one of them was the 16th. So people are saying
Nero.
It's gonna, yeah, that's right, Nero, everyone's favorite character. From
Oh,
Devil
I'm
May
sorry.
Cry.
I meant to say V. That would have been a better joke.
That's gonna be insane to have Bayonetta and Dante in the same game. That's so fun.
How about
Which is like, Dante was almost tailor-made to be a fighting game character. I would argue that him in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is maybe one of the greatest fighting game character designs ever.
Huh.
Just because he has all the, like, they did such a fantastic job of integrating him into that game where he has all the moves from 3.
Yeah.
It's like awesome.
He's got all your favorite moves.
Well, yeah, like, and you could combo into them. And it was great. No, wait.
Hold on, guys. Maybe I might still win this.
Yeah.
Wait for it. No.
Come on. At least you got loaded up that round.
Cheers for that.
I like him just like crawling out of the bloody pool,
Yeah.
just dejected.
It's also an interesting dynamic to be like, all right, got me this time, but like the fact that they're not like, oh, I have to. She's like my mortal enemy, but it's like, you know, you're doing your job, I'm trying to do mine. So it's like,
right.
all right.
The circumstances.
Also, I like it's a very obvious thing, but just
out there.
that Hades looks so cool that it's not just like this
he wants to
oppressive,
Achilles.
dark hellscape. It's not
Just
like
looks like
Christian hell.
evil Zeus more than like,
Yeah, right.
like this whole skeletal like infernal thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's literally brothers with Zeus, right? Not just like they have
Hades
the
is?
same mother, right? Don't they?
Hades, yeah.
Or I'm sorry, yeah, Zeus and Hades.
Yeah.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Okay, so I don't have whatever this is, I guess,
You
right?
can get that one
With the gloom.
because it's
Oh, it doesn't cost anything.
Work
Right.
authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent
That's
idea.
Oh,
cool.
so you can like build it out?
Okay, I like that.
That's the mark of a good game.
Yeah, I just want permanent things. Like the more permanent upgrades I can get, the better.
Yeah.
You have outgrown
Von
this
Bon
house,
on Twitch says,
but
have you guys
there
been
I
able
am
to
now
apply
searching.
for affiliate yet
Should you
on
return
Twitch?
again here, I
No,
shall
because we
keep you
also
safe.
stream on YouTube. So if we had more Twitch exclusive streams, maybe.
I
But
won't forget you next,
I'm
I
not
swear.
that.
We gotta figure that out, I guess.
I mean,
right?
we could if we want to have some shows be exclusive to Twitch, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I guess the only one that I'd be interested in is like Twitch Sings.
Yeah.
One where like we literally can't do it anywhere else.
Yeah.
But no, so we haven't fully looked into that.
I mean,
but,
if anything, we'd be closer to
mirror.
monetizing
I
stuff
know,
on
okay.
YouTube, right? Like we have more.
Well, we are
fans.
already
monetizing
are,
stuff
yeah.
on
Okay.
YouTube, yeah. Oh, we're
And
making
YouTube- and
fat
YouTube-
bucks.
And YouTube doesn't care, right?
They don't care about anything.
That's
But
right.
thank you for the free platform, YouTube. If you're watching, and
Don't
known as
ban
YouTube.
us.
I'm gonna get that one now. Max it out.
Could you imagine if someone at YouTube was watching and we just mentioned, wait a second.
Click.
There he is.
All right, let's see.
God,
I, still
I
don't
wish
have
you had
enough
that
for anything.
lance.
You got that, and you say it's good.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Of the underworld.
Good one.
First way to Novus Max.
Hey, Serial, get a load of this.
Look at that. More dashing, you guys, permanently.
I was trying to search for an old video, and I love Google Photos and I have everything in Google Photos. If you don't use Google Photos, you're a maniac. Just have everything upload, and then being able to search for like keywords is so fun. Of like, oh, I'm looking for that picture of Jeff Cork with the newspaper. I'll search newspaper. Yada yada yada.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's very fun, but it blew my mind where I was looking for a video. It's kind of like a spoilery type thing, so I'll just say, in the video, somebody was talking about Cheetos. No Cheetos to be seen in the video, but the discussion was about Cheetos. Tried searching in Google Photos, video Cheetos, popped right up. Like it's analyzing what you're actually saying in Google Photos. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
that's horrifying.
dangerous.
Disturbing, but cool.
Yeah.
So this is my upgrade now. I love that's my favorite sort of type of attack. Like
The
in
long
Devil May
distance.
Cry,
Like
when
the
you
stinger,
get that,
yeah.
it's like it's game over, man.
So what is that? Is that your basic X attack?
A and X.
Okay, and a god gave you that one?
No, it's just I wasn't. It was just like at the
Go
entrance.
through
I didn't
the
talk to
door.
God. All right, just practicing. You know, we got to beat it this time.
It's just
you
what
know?
God gave you, man.
This game becomes playable with an extra dash. Apparently that's something you can get. That's interesting.
Well, that's what I have now, which is like
Oh.
because I have that dash right there, which is
Right.
the best.
You could combo that with the thing that makes whirlpools when you dash. So you could dash into something and then dash out, and so leave the whirlpool
that'd be
behind.
awesome.
Yeah.
See, you guys are smart. How much is Hades? It's $25 on Steam.
You think they'll up the price when it's out of early access?
It's a good question. I don't know. But again, I mean, would you guys
think
know this
so.
is early access? Like, it's not so.
It feels like they're just kind of optimizing.
I mean, I don't think they would change that price because I mean that's pretty standard for their games. They usually launch at like $20, $30.
Yeah, they might up their 30.
I could see. I like this a lot more than I thought I would.
Oh, good.
I mean, I figured I'd really like the sort of the style and the combat and everything, but just because there are so many permanent elements of it, like that gets me a lot more excited to sort of revisit and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, in just like the fact that you're getting more story the more you play, I think it's just like basically a key hook that I needed.
Yeah.
To just get me playing.
Maybe this is the one that gets me into the randomized levels and stuff. This is it.
Honestly,
Sorry,
the only
Dead
reason I
Cells.
haven't played Hades yet is because I'm like I may as well wait for the full release at this point, but who knows when that is.
Right.
So I might just be tempted to hop in.
So wait, I already have this. It just boosts it, I guess.
Plus
I mean, I'm using it a
50%.
lot.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
I sure could use some company now that she mentions
And now
it.
you get cool Artemis.
Key, yeah. Go for
Sounds
the key.
handy too.
Key. Delivery service. Okay.
Numbskulls.
Good names.
Numbskulls?
Yeah.
It's a very Dragon Quest enemy name.
Well, I mean, even in Bastion, what was it? It was like the
Is that
first
what
the first big enemy was called the Scumbag, and it was this giant bulbous
You can't say that on our YouTube channel.
Scumbag.
Jesus Christ! How would you workshop that one down?
Let's just say it loud.
Are their names actually numbskulls though, or was that another one of his punny jokes?
I assume that he's commenting on like rats. Why does it have to be rats? That type of thing.
I
Right?
can use this to unlock.
I know most
I
people
don't
say
know.
snakes, but I'll go rats.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Why did it have to be rats?
Look, Last Crusade is my favorite.
Bugs. Why did it have to be bugs?
And I'm
Hell,
tired
why does
of
it
these
have to be
MFing
hell?
numbskulls on this numbskull plane. I don't know.
Did you guys define the Indiana Jones movies by that scene when you were a kid? Like I would watch either
Which one?
the snake one, the bugs one, or the rats one. That's like how I
That's a
referred
good
to them.
point.
Is that right?
So whenever you wanted to watch Indiana Jones, that's that Snake Bugs rap movie.
I think for me, because I was a very dumb kid, I was just like, I want to watch the Animal Train movie, which was just Last Crusade over and over and over again. Because like that was porn. That was actually my first experience with pornography. Because when you're like 5, seeing an Animal Train, get out of town. You kidding me?
Dude,
That's the most
I
fun
won't.
thing you can see.
If you're gonna, when you have kids in the future, man, you're gonna love Dinosaur Train. It's just gonna blow your mind.
What is this?
It's a children's show from the creator of Hey Arnold about a train of dinosaurs.
And there's dinosaurs on this train?
It's called Dinosaur Train.
so
They
smart.
They go around and there are different dinosaurs on it,
Say what it is.
and then you learn different dinosaurs at the end of the episode?
Well, please look forward to our Max spoilers on Dinosaur Train, the final season.
I think there's a movie.
We're going to use that toggle finally that says, is this video monetized for kids?
Yeah, exactly. I see you're
Yeah, we're gonna
frustrated with
get
that.
screwed.
Oh, look, I get it right away.
Hang on to these.
Kyle, I'm amazed at the amount of old games you're streaming on your own Twitch channel.
Yeah.
What are you playing over there?
Metroid Prime now.
That's wild.
Yeah. Well, I want to just play stuff that not everyone's playing necessarily, you know?
Yeah.
And I put up a poll with Metroid Prime on there. And I'm glad it won because I've never beaten Metroid Prime. So.
Oh wow.
But I played it a fair bit. So yeah, I just started that yesterday, and I'll play the whole thing, and then the HD Switch version will get announced immediately.
100%. I'm expecting right when we finish the deepest dive on Chrono Trigger, which is our current game club, that they'll announce Chrono Trigger on Switch. It has to happen, right?
Right. Hopefully, it's a port of the phone version, which is the version I'm playing.
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger. Oops, we forgot to put this on here edition.
Why is it not here already? Version.
Doomia Blackheart says, "How has this game just got here? The game is good.
Yeah, I like it.
Right now, probably GOTY.
I mean, honestly,
Go heal
compared
yourself,
to-
Kyle.
Heal myself?
Yeah, up there.
Oh.
You got no up
Oh,
there.
Yeah, up in that little, yeah.
You got to pay attention to the messages.
Oh, I got to
That's a
spend
relief.
money to make money.
I don't think you
Working 9
Don't worry
to
about it.
5.
We've seen that before. Let's see
Yeah,
what this is.
what was that though? Do we
You do have
remember?
quite a bit of gold, so you could probably get
Oh, I think
something
it's a
real
store?
Cool.
Oh, yeah, I think
the bag
that
is
was
the
the-
store.
That's the store. Okay.
You,
Well,
have,
yeah,
you
do
do
you
have
think
quite
I
a
should
bit of
go
gold, yeah.
All right.
Go for it.
I guess we could go here.
Let's see what's up for sale.
Oh, Puppy Palooza is an expert saying, you bought this chamber. Use the fountain. So that's what you purchased
Oh.
there. So it's not in the home area. It's in the roguelike area. That's cool.
Now it's
Oh,
funny that all you can really
128.
buy is the cheapest possible thing.
Yeah. And what is that? That just I've got full health.
Yeah,
so
so
I do
that's not
that.
gonna do anything
And then
to
I
it.
guess I could just get that,
Get
right?
those gems.
Oh, you got
Cheers,
something
mate.
to say to me?
Hey, good to see you out here, mate. It looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
You broke my pots.
That's good.
Oh, I just want to take that hood off. I just want to see him.
I just want to wear that.
It's
hood.
just Nick's.
No urns permitted in this chamber.
That's cute. Kid just raged for a while. Leon Garcia says Kyle should stream Andromeda to see how patched it is right now.
Oh yeah, I could. It's actually, here's a weird thing. So I have like a stack of games like by my TV that I'm like, maybe I'll play this, or Ashley will play this, or something. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna put it on the shelf. I'll keep it nearby. Andromeda is in that stack.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Have you talked about it in your streams? Is that what this person's
No, I
bringing
don't
it
know
up?
why they would bring that up. But it would be interesting. I played probably the first 10 minutes of that game.
Oh, really?
Like the moment, like you, because you land on the planet and you shoot first
I
at
hate
this
it.
new
I
race
hate
of aliens,
the
and that was
opening
enough
so
to
much.
turn me off.
God, that sucks. I remember seeing it at the studio on the cover throw trip and being like, are you kidding me? Like, all drama and like mystique about going to a new galaxy just gone immediately because like, shoot them! They're humanoids! It's like, this sucks. This is the opposite of everything that people loved about Star Trek and Mass Effect,
Yes,
right?
yeah,
Like,
it was like, yeah, exactly. Like at least, at the very least, they could have attacked us. You know what I mean? And that would have made it a lot better.
Yeah, that's so
But-
frustrating. God, I'm happy. This is why I love game clubs and the deepest dives. Though I feel confident that our game club discussion on Mass Effect Andromeda, the deepest discussion in podcast form of Mass
that
Effect
game.
Andromeda anywhere on the internet,
Yeah.
right? Has to be.
I think I listened
The only
to it,
people,
actually.
the only group of people who collectively finished it.
That's right. We did it. Huzzah!
And it was worth it.
John Carson says roguelike Greek Bastion is such a strong concept.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
That's it, baby.
Kyle, I would like to point out that you're doing worse with the sword than you were the bow.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm having more fun, so who wins?
Puppy
the important part is they
Palooza.
went the distance.
Oh yeah. Puppy
Like in
Palooza.
Self-care
I'm
on
curious because you played so much of this game. How has it progressed? Like for where you're at in
lasting
the game.
benefit.
I'd love to know what the game's like at that point.
Can I just buy all these? Sure, why not?
Go nuts.
That's better.
I don't quite understand the equipment.
Well, it's like things that I have that give me benefits.
So
right?
in that run, so those slots are always for different gods, or like any god can go in that slot.
That's my assumption. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go with the claw. What is that? What is these? What do the pressure pads do?
By the way, when I was naming MinnMax, I did look into naming it Pressure Plate.
Oh, I like that. I don't remember you pitching that one.
I wonder if it was taken on GoDaddy, but like in that list of like what's a very video game specific thing, but is kind of universal enough.
Yeah, like if you play games, you know what is being referred to. You know.
Right. Like,
Plus, we'd get the confused pepper plate audience too.
And the Peppa Pig audience.
Oh, pressureplate.com is available, but for $3,300. That's why I asked.
That's a bit much, I think.
Donate on Patreon to have us change our name to that.
Although pressureplate.club available for $1.
The Pressure Plate Club.
Oh.
You can call that instead of Deepest Dives. Pressure Plate Club.
Over there.
All right, for the latest Pressure Plate Club, we're going to be playing Chrono Trigger.
All right, so that was the claw.
Only games with pressure plates, though. That's it.
Oh, I'd love a good pressure plate.
Prince of Persia, here we come. Sands of Time. So the claw and like make sure you have more health.
Gives you health back.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Puppy Palooza. I beat it pretty much every run now, and I'm still unlocking things.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing. You get items later on using nectar, so you can control your builds more, and it is so much fun. That's good to hear that, like,
I mean, hours into the like, when does the story stop? Let's say.
Yeah, Puppy Palooza. When does the story stop?
Like, I mean, obviously they're gonna dole out small bits of info, but like, how much of that is there? It'd be curious to see like when that lower run starts.
I missed my dash that deflected the bullets.
You'll never be like you were before. You're aging.
That's right. Back. Remember that time I had the bow and arrow? I was doing pretty good.
I've never seen a player do so well.
Felt something.
All right, so we got. Don't remember what these are.
I think that's the wine guy.
What was?
Nice.
Did he sell stuff?
He gave you a new power.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's do that.
Danny Y on YouTube, thank you for watching us, says, can Serial go on a rant about Dragon Ball Fighters? My brother just got me into Kai, and I'm strongly debating on buying Fighters.
Do it.
You just get wait for Kakarot, you know, it's hard.
I think I think like Fighters is probably pretty cheap at this point. You should absolutely just get Fighters. What are you doing?
On
Get it on Switch.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I think it's on sale for $15 right now, actually.
On Switch?
Yeah.
Or just in
Really?
general?
Yeah.
Have you touched that Switch version at all, Zero?
No, I haven't.
That's one of those ones I bought on Xbox One and played a little bit. Never beat it, but when it's on sale on Switch, I kind of side-eye it. I'm like, maybe I could actually play it on there.
Yeah.
Oh, not the lasers.
But it's very good. It's like it's almost like the best distillation of Dragon Ball's fights, I think, that you can have in terms of how well it channels like all the different crazy stuff that happens in fights, and in a way that isn't that feels discernible without like that feels true without, and also is like an interesting game to dig into.
Hugo says that matchmaking takes forever because so few people are playing on Switch.
Yeah,
I would imagine. Sure. Yeah. Oh, Grant Bullimer, friend of the show, says, this looks like a prime candidate for a Switch release. Please let Cassava know, Ben. I'll let Greg know that I hope they know that people want this on Switch.
Yeah. I think a Switch port would be a really good idea.
Hey, guys. I got a suggestion for your suggestion box.
Slip it right on in there.
Damage.
Go to their office.
Yeah.
Their suggestion box outside their office that everyone uses.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Grant, there's no universe for this game. Won't come out on Switch later this year. And
you want me to go
and you
somewhere
won't
else,
spend
Well,
a ton
it
of
said
time.
press a button to explain what you just got.
Oh.
This button.
Dash your Oh, okay. So these
It's
are
twice
these are the
and
things
does
I have.
30% more damage.
Okay.
What's the poison one?
When I use my Y attack, I'll get some poison.
Ah, poison.
It's Charon.
Puppy Palooza says, I've stopped getting unique dialogue every time about 25 hours in, but I'm still getting items to give to NPCs for dialogue, and apparently there's like a dating system I've just started unlocking.
Whoa,
That's crazy. The story isn't finished, however, and they pop up a screen telling you when you finish a run.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I'm here, man.
Yeah, this kind of game seems perfect for a narrative
stubborn, aren't you?
developer like this, just
Yeah.
because you can keep adding stuff that will just kind of randomly come up.
Right.
Like you'll never know when you're done with the story.
Persuasive in the past.
I'm curious how many people will not play this on PC.
Persistence will pay off for both of us.
Like, Kyle, would you ever play this on PC?
Yeah. I mean, I just prefer playing games on my couch as opposed to a desk. Because really, what it comes down to, I'm not opposed to playing it on PC, but
you did say that it's impossible to play a single game on PC without having an issue.
That's right. I still stand by that. At
Did
least
we have one
my
today?
Experience. No, we didn't actually. Did we?
right.
Wait, no, we did because like I had to like move stuff around. I had to.
But
remote.
that's for setting up a stream in a studio, a very professional studio.
Look, sometimes it's a very simple fix that's very easy to do. That's not even worth complaining about.
Well, you
I
have
still
one hit point left.
Yeah. I
Oh
know.
my God.
But I still, every time I play a PC game, I have something, even if it's something small, something that's a little hurdle to play.
Oh, also, you died in this game multiple times, so
Yeah,
that's
if I
like
was
the
playing on
biggest
console,
issue.
it would have been totally
Yeah.
fine. No, it really comes down to a matter of comfort. I don't like sitting at my desk to play games. Is like the main thing.
All right, buddy.
But I'm just, I don't know. You brought it up.
I'm frustrated. Mainly, I'm frustrated at Grant in the chat because he would love this game, but he's not going to play it on PC.
Yeah, no, I'll play a game on PC for sure
case?
if there was no other option. But like if it's just like wait a month to play on PS4, I'll just do that.
Yeah. Hey, that's a pretty good look at Hades.
Yeah, I like
from
it.
Supergiant Games. It's available on Steam, Epic Game Store, coming to consoles in theory later this year.
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nick.
I'll say officially
You mentioned there
the
was
game of the year so
So
far
far,
from
sure.
MinnMax,
This is
right?
Game of the year, yeah.
I mean,
we
it's
got-
up there with Cattle Shooter, whatever the hell the name of that.
Cattle
franchise.
Mission
let's not say
Challenge.
things we can't take back.
So we got Kakarot on Friday, and also the Fire Emblem Persona
Tokyo Mirage
re-release,
Sessions.
Tokyo Mirage Session, which is gonna feel like a new release because no one played it on Wii U.
Yeah, I
Like,
think that's going to have a
it's
whole new
blow
breath.
up
That's going to be
again,
fun.
yeah.
I started it on Wii U, and I really like that game, actually.
I remember, not to extend the stream more, but I remember you saying like, "Hey, wouldn't it be funny if I just played this game and beat it? Like, wouldn't that
That's
be
how
hilarious?"
I feel about so many JRPGs. It's like, what if I just did this, you guys? But unfortunately, we have Chrono Trigger to play through with the deepest dive right now. You can check it out on our YouTube channel, learn all about how that works, or patreon.com/MinnMax2Ns. Otherwise, we have the MinnMax Show podcast coming up. We'll be recording it tomorrow, and if you are a $5 supporter of our Patreon, then you get access to the audio version tomorrow night. But that one, I believe the plan is to count down our 5 most anticipated games of 2020.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing? Are you going to go the obvious ones? Are you going to skew your list for the sake of a podcast? Because I think I'm being honest to my heart with that list.
I'm going to be completely dishonest. I'm just going to like yuck it up. I'm all for the SEO on this.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, we'll talk about those big delays that were announced today, all that fun stuff. But without further ado, let me try and stop the stream.
PC
from
gaming.
It's not PC gaming. It's
This is-
podcasting. or
As you
streaming.
know,
nightmare.
anytime you play a game in PC, you have to stream
That's
it
right,
through
that's
OBS
right.
on this setup with a laptop. Yeah.
That's the
That's
law.
right. All right. Thanks so much for watching, listening, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.